Oh my god, time for a new vlog! How the fuck are we doing today, guys? Today is a very sexy and awesome Monday because today is March 5th, which means we are 10 days away from, well, the Hatebreed Gangbang Mosh Pit. I'm actually going to go and see Hatebreed once again. It'll be my 4th time getting messed up in the Hatebreed Mosh Pit. Oh, it's going to be awesome, it's going to be wonderful, and I'm going with some pretty close friends of mine. So I'm going to be uploading pictures of that whole mosh pit gangbang in under just about 2 weeks. But otherwise, as for some interesting stuff on RuneScape, a lot of shit has happened in the past week. A lot of drama, a lot of good things, a lot of bad things, and a lot of really super, super awesome and sexy, wonderful things. Not to mention I'm dying. Oh, man. It's supposed to be really nice this week, except we're getting a snowstorm tomorrow, which doesn't really go really well, because it's going to be like 30 tomorrow, then 80 the next day. Oh, God. I hate winter so much. Alright, firstly, I just want to say thank you for all of you guys that are pledged to me on my Patreon channel. You guys are up on that screen. One of my friends actually answered me the other day. If you guys pledge $3 a month to me on Patreon, you guys see my public vlogs, and then every single Friday I upload a private vlog. If you pledge to me 1 month, and then you don't pledge to me another month, you can actually see all my previous private vlogs out there. So, once you pledge, you have access to all my private videos on Patreon, which is pretty awesome. And I just want to say thank you once again for your support, guys. It really does mean a lot, and it's keeping me going, and we're going to be doing some awesome and wonderful things in Old School RuneScape very soon. So, as for the bug board updates, I really haven't done any Slayer, Volcraft kills, or fire making. I've been grinding 94 magic, as a lot of you guys know. I've been absolutely miserable bursting. I'm about to get 92 mage right now. I'm just about 97 hit points. Never thought I'd ever be at 10 million EXP and hit points in Old School RuneScape, but I am. Almost to 92 magic, and then I just got 93 and then 94. I should probably get it maybe by the end of today. I'm not going to be live streaming today because I'm going to be bursting my balls off. Once I get that Holocaust fucking level, which is so annoying. I've already spent probably about 16 million GP on Old School RuneScape and runes. However, my cash stack was 75 million GP. I might as well put some of it into Magic. I'm going to be doing a lot of PKing on Old School RuneScape, and the PKing series are pretty much going to be starting. Not to mention, once I get 94 Magic, we'll do a 24-hour live stream on Old School RuneScape. Yes! For PKing, and it's going to be my first PKing live stream in 2018. Woo! Which means we're probably going to die a lot. Oh well, I have Vengeance, so we may actually win. Who knows? Plus an AGS. Oh, Vengeance AGS. Best combo in the world for NightmareRH. Not fighting someone, but for me it is. Otherwise, yeah, so this past weekend, I was going to be doing a 24-hour live stream if I got the level Saturday. However, Thursday of last week, I got done with a lot of schoolwork, and I had some exams that I had to do before my spring break week from no school, and I started to do Magic, and it was just the biggest pain in the ass on the planet. I ended up dying a couple times at Monkey Madness 2 little fuckers bursting. Annoying as shit, but for the past couple days, I literally just been bursting. It's like 220k EXP an hour, but from level 84 Magic, it still takes a while. You know, it's not like, you know, a 1, 2, 3 quick way to do it. You still got to put time into it. This past weekend, I actually watched quite a few movies. I watched, firstly, Cabin Fever, the remake. I love the original, and this remake was actually spot on. There was very minimal changes to it. It was directed by Eli Roth. He did all the Hostel movies, the movie Clown, Green Inferno, Aftershock or Afterquake, I think. He's a really good director, and he's scary and creepy as well as a person, and also directing movies. That movie was actually spot on like the original. Then I also saw the movie Happy Death Day, which I fucking love that movie. I'm actually probably going to rewatch it. The movie just was amazing. It's kind of like a horror version of the movie Groundhog's Day. It's about this girl in college that keeps getting killed every single day, and she has to relive the same day. So unlike Groundhog's Day, where he just goes to sleep and wakes up the same day, she dies every single day. Kind of like the horror version of Groundhog's Day. Then I watched the entire show, The Mist, on Netflix. And I just want to say that I would rather most likely smell 20,000 dead fetuses before seeing that stupid-ass show ever again. I hated it. Stephen King, you fucked up. Stephen King has been sucking lately, and he's been an asshole. A gigantic, gaping asshole. The show was fucking terrible. That's the reason why it only lasted one season. It is nothing like the movie. It is nothing like the book. Don't watch that piece of shit. I'd rather you guys go to an abortion clinic and smell dying fetuses all day long, because that show was fucking pretty bad. It was terrible. Don't ever watch that show. It sucked. Fuck that show. Fuck you douchebags for making that show. However, I did spend about 8.5 hours watching that show, which means I gained about, like, 2 million Magic EXP. So, I can't really complain. Alright, but some other little last-minute updates is that I won't be on RuneScape this weekend for live streaming. I'm gonna actually be away. But as for next weekend, well, it's next weekend, probably won't be on RuneScape. However, if I get this Magic level, maybe tonight, then possibly maybe tomorrow or the day after, we can do a 24-hour live stream before this weekend since I don't have school. I haven't done a 24-hour live stream during the week in a while, and I know a lot of people may not be on, but still, I would like to do a 24-hour live stream. Otherwise, we got plenty of time to do 24-hour live streams throughout the month of March. The month of March is not a retard month like February, -3 fucking days. Stupid dumbasses. Like seriously, who the fuck comes up with minus a month with minus like 3-4 days? It's just stupid. Alright, but anyways, today's main topic of talking points, we're actually going to be talking about RuneScape clients. Because over the weekend on Reddit, I'm not sure how many of you guys follow that site, and other sites as well, if you guys use the client Runeloader, supposedly the owner of Runeloader is tweeting out users' IP in exchange for cash. Well, that's fucking lovely. Now, this is on Reddit, so it might be true, it might not be true. However, it's been confirmed by a lot of people that it is actually true. Runeloader is it's a client that Jagex allows you to use on old school RuneScape. Similar to OS Buddy and OS Buddy Pro as well. So why does Jagex, or rather the old school RuneScape team, allow you to use different clients to connect to old school RuneScape? Well, let's go ahead and think about this for about 2 seconds. It's because the old school RuneScape client provided by the Jagex company fucking sucks balls. Gigantic fucking balls. It's a fact. I use OS Buddy Pro because OS Buddy Pro is amazing. The client provided by Jagex sucks fucking ass. Old school RuneScape is amazing. However, the client provided for you to have an amazing experience sucks fucking ass. There's so many features by OS Buddy and also Runeloader, which you guys hopefully don't use anymore, but so many features by OS Buddy versus the old school RuneScape client that is just absolutely, it's just astonishing. It really is. RuneScape 3, the one thing that I will say about RuneScape 3 is that the client provided to you to play RuneScape 3 is actually pretty fucking amazing. Whether you like RS3 or not, the client to play RuneScape 3 on is actually pretty amazing. It's not a bad client. I love it. I love the map interface. I love how I can change my layout using the client, and it just provides you a good experience, regardless of evolution of Cox. But, as for old school RuneScape, their client is literally like eating burnt toast with no butter, no alcohol, and no fucking coffee. it's very dry and nasty. That's what it's like. So if the old school RuneScape team really wants to come up with something awesome, they should really think about revamping their current client. And I think that if they revamp their current client, one, it would probably put OS Buddy Pro out of business, which might not be a good thing. And two, it would solve a lot of these problems as, you know, like Runeloader type issue as well. But I'm not really sure why the old school team hasn't done this per se. Maybe they're working on it, maybe they're not. However, a lot of people use OS Buddy, maybe not even OS Buddy Pro, is because they love how the EXP pops up on the screen. They love how they can use the EXP calculators. If you pay $3 a month for the Pro, like I do, you can see when like a boss spawns. You can do like, you know, you can see items on the ground. You have a bank like price checker and stuff like that. It's little tiny features that don't give you a better advantage at the game. It just makes your game experience more fun. And if you want to say that's a bad thing, well, if you go on RS3 client, it's pretty much the same exact fucking thing. On RS3, my EXP pops up on the screen. I have a skill calculator on RS3. I have a great map interface in RS3. A lot of people use OS Buddy Pro, or rather just OS Buddy, because you have a great map interface. You can load the map and you can actually run on RuneScape, which is pretty fucking awesome. So I think that maybe Jagex should put some time into, one, releasing old school RuneScape Mobile finally, and also RS3 Mobile. I know it's been taking them a long time, and they keep saying they will, but, you know, I don't want my balls to drop to the fucking ground by the time I actually play RS on my damn iPad. By the time my balls drop to the ground, I don't even think we're going to have iPads. We'll probably have, like, built-in computers in our fucking brain or some crazy shit like that. Oh, Jesus. Hopefully that never happens, but still. Anyways, yeah, so... damn it, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, they should definitely update the old school RuneScape client because it's definitely needed to be updated. I love OS Buddy. I think OS Buddy is great. But until Jagex releases a client that is somewhat similar, you're going to have people going to these other vendors that are legal. Like Runeloader is legal. OS Buddy is legal. You know, I mean, there's like fucking 30,000 people that use OS Buddy. How many people use the old school RuneScape client? It's astonishing about how many people use OS Buddy. Every streamer out there pretty much uses OS Buddy. So, it's absolutely insane. But otherwise, it is pretty fucked up that the owner of Runeloader is actually doing that shit. And that's the problem that Jagex should really understand, is when you have people going to different, you know, like vendors, like OS Buddy and Runeloader, someone can have a bad day, and it can cause a bad day for many other people as well. Alright guys, but otherwise I'm going to be working to achieve 94 magic and eventually have vengeance. Yes! Well, it's going to be a good time. Otherwise, right now I want to go to my email address, where the email address never stops barraging me with emails. Ask NightmareRH at yahoo.com. If you send me an email, then I will read it off with your RuneScape username and also your question. Send me questions to my email address. That's on the screen right now. First, Hooba Hooba question. The game is called Slenderman, one of the scariest games I have ever played in my life. What is your scariest game that you ever played? NightmareRH, exclamation mark. RuneScape username, Stiff Meister. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Well, Mr. Stiffy, if Slenderman is your scariest game... well, Slenderman is a very scary game that I have played before. However, I want to say the scariest game that I have ever played... I'm actually looking at my PlayStation 2 games down here, seeing if I actually have it down here. I don't think I actually have it down here. I think it might be somewhere else in my house. I was going to say probably the scariest game I have ever played was Fatal Frame 2. And it's a Japanese horror type game. You literally go around with a camera, and in order to see where you go, you have to snap a photo. And a lot of scary stuff happens in that game, and it scared the living shit out of me when I played it. Especially the ending fucking petrified me years ago. However, paranormal type stuff does actually scare me. I have not played the game Outlast. I really should play Outlast, and I really should upload it to YouTube, because I'm pretty sure I would probably scream like a little girl. Next Hooba Hooba question. Hey, Nightmare, if you could invent one thing into RuneScape, which item would it be and why? Ours username, DDS and Fury. So, I've actually gotten this question asked to me many, many times over the years, and my question has always kind of pretty much, you know, fluctuated. Because I would always joke around and just say, you know, invent a dildo in this game and go around slapping people with it. However, to be perfectly honest, one thing to invent into old school RuneScape and RS3, I would actually like to invent on RS3 a new ability, and on old school RuneScape, a new prayer ability. So, you know, it's not like an ability like EOC, it's new prayer on old school RuneScape, and on RS3 it's an ability. The ability / prayer, get this, once activated, and you have super restores in your inventory, or whatever type of restores, prayer potions or whatever, you auto-drink your prayer potions. Woo! I would love for there to be a way that my RuneScape character just auto-drinks prayer potions. I mean, I think it would be fucking amazing. I would pay 100 million old school RuneScape GP to buy that prayer. I'd pay fucking 1 bill RS3 GP to have that ability. Whenever my prayer drops to a certain level, my character auto-sips prayer. Yeah, fucking genius. Mainly because I've died probably about 10 times bursting monkeys because I keep forgetting to fucking drink my prayer potions. It's a little annoying. Otherwise, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please thumbs it up, and I'll see you guys very shortly as soon as I get vengeance, and we'll take it from there. Have a good day, guys. Go in peace, and bye.